Yo, what's going on, people? We are live, boy. Man, like Joel's in the building, bro. What you saying, bro?
Yes. Bro, listen, firstly, I'm doing okay. Thanks for having me on. I've been seeing you and Akeem going hard and this stuff. So I said, yo, Rants, what you saying, bro? I said, just come on anytime you're ready, man. And
Come
then
on.
I go on your socials today and you see, I got your notification, you get me? So
Yeah.
so when I go in your socials, I just see man keeps drawing Arsenal, just disrespecting us. This guy, bro. This guy. So yeah. I thought I gotta come on, man. I gotta come on.
I had to draw you man out, bro. I had to because it's like there's no point in me, getting to chat to someone like that with all that wealth of knowledge of Arsenal and that and not drawing man out, bro. It didn't make sense, bro.
Like, you always drawing us out. That's the thing with you, bro. You're like one of those guys there where everyone can think they're cool, you know. Everyone thinks they're cool. You check your timeline, you're like, what? No, cuz.
Always
50 Cent troll, bro.
But that's what I am, bro. But that's sales, isn't it? Like at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Like the fact that I draw Arsenal out like that, yeah, Arsenal should take it as a compliment, bro. Like I can't draw other teams out because they haven't won it.
Nah, it's not about winning. It's just straight disrespect. It's something personal. It's something that you grew up with. So I'm not gonna be sitting there going, "Oh, true, bro."
I can only disrespect you because you were in the conversation in the first place. You know the ones there, so you get me. Like the Arsenal United rivalry, comes from a place of respect, even if there's disrespect. You get me? Like that's how it is, bro. I can't have that same with Tottenham because they ain't done nothing. So it's like
them man.
So I can't draw them out.
I saw X put Saturday on his thingy saying the disrespect he gets when he goes on fan channels, bro. Yeah. I don't even think I saw the whole clip, but I just read the cap. You know, sometimes on Insta you just read it. I thought to myself, bro, how can man say he goes on every fan channel and gets disrespected? You know how nuts that is, guys?
Yeah, but it's Tottenham, innit? It's just like, bruv, like it doesn't matter what you've got in your artillery. If you support Tottenham, yeah, you've already started 3-0 down. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is.
And I think them winning the Audi Cup made things a little bit more funnier for us, man. You know, like that. Like I was just like, right, now we've really got something to get onto you about.
But that's what I mean. So obviously, that I spoke to Fab, yeah, and I had to draw him out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's on my Patreon as well, yeah. Like, big up everyone that's sub to that. The subs just keep flying up. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
So it's nice, bro. That's the first of many, bro. The first of many. I've got so many wings to jump on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to Rio, spoke to Ravel, like bare people. Like, so it's gonna be fun, bro. But like it gives you insight into what it's like playing with the players he played with, bro. Like, man was training with Bergkamp, Henry, all them, man, bro. He was in and around the squad during the Invincibles. And just after, like him and Seth, like come through at a similar time, you know what I mean? So like, I'm baller, and some of the stories, fam, even players like El Hadj Diouf and that year that we spoke about, that man don't even realize how weighty a baller he was. Even though he was a mad guy, he was a sick player, bro. You know what I mean?
You don't do what he was doing. You don't do what he was doing in France too. He terrorized that France team in 2002.
Yep.
2002. He like. That whole tournament, he was just terrible. Loads of energy.
Yeah.
Even when he went to Bolton, obviously Liverpool went well, but when he went Bolton, man, bro, he's not an easy player to play against, you know.
That's exactly what
he said. You're spitting your face.
Bro, but that's what he said. He said, listen, he's the guy you want on your team, blood. Like, they would say to Diouf, if they're 1-0 up here with like 10 minutes to go, they'll be like, bro, just waste time. And he'll do madness to just waste time, bro. Like, even if it meant that he got into a fight with someone and that, like, he did it on purpose. Like, us man think that he's just some unruly guy, yeah, but he would do it for the team. Do you know what I mean? He would go out there to wind people up. You know, like when he used to say that Mourinho used to tell Drogba to just waste time and he would just roll around.
Yeah.
Like, you just incite riots, blood, just to waste time when you were winning and stuff. The guy, he was the ultimate team player, but we only see the other side of it.
Brilliant.
You know,
I love hearing stuff like that.
You know what I mean? Stuff like Diouf, stuff like Daniel Sturridge, always like to train with him and just how good he was, blood. I always said that Daniel Sturridge, in terms of talent, bro, the guy has everything. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
class. Because we've also got to remember how hard it is for an English player to bust through during that time. You see, now we're seeing a lot of English players. Everyone's vibes in. At one point, it was so hard to find English talent. They couldn't even find an English left midfielder. Yeah. That's why Nicky Barmby had to play on the left. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then
remember them eras there where they couldn't, bro, they couldn't find anyone. But when you got someone like Daniel Sturridge, where he was in the Chelsea team, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it was hard for him, but he was in and around the mix and talent. And we all know how talented them guys were at that time. He was in the Liverpool thingy. He's been around, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and credit to him. Yeah, man. He's done well, man. He's done well.
He's had a good career, bro. Like, with injuries, like, he's not in control of injuries. You can't do nothing about it. Daniel Sturridge's goal record, he could be out for 9 months, come back, and he bags a brace on his return. Like, this guy just seamlessly transitions back into the teams. He's so good, bro.
Good player. I mean? Very good. Very techie English player. He will never get the credit he deserves.
Pacey, two-footed, can score any type of goal, bro. Do you know what I mean? And he's just been very unlucky, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to try and get a chat with him as well, bro, because it'll be
England international, everything.
Baller. You know what I mean? So he played with him at Bolton. Like, he played for some serious guys, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, like, that was a very good conversation, man. You know what I mean? So, obviously, when man speaking to Arsenal, I might have to draw them out every now and again. But ultimately,
bro, I can't lie, And you know, I was vexed as well, people, is because I wake up, I knew I had something with Rants today at 5, innit? So when I woke up, and I just thought to myself, bro, you've got man on a show later on, but you're slapping man about in advance. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah.
Well, it had to be done, bro. It had to be done, man. All in the name of banter, innit? All in the name of banter. But we've got La Liga and the Prem coming back now. I think La Liga comes back the week before us.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting still. How do you reckon that's gonna end? Because now, obviously, you know, Barca and Real. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They're the only real teams that I watch in that league. You know, if I check what's going on in the table, they're the ones that I go check. Even before this whole Corona stuff happened, I went to El Clasico as well. And yeah, like literally, that's what I'm doing, bro. Like, if I check those two, what do you reckon is gonna happen?
I'm really not sure, brother. I'm really not sure. Certain man in the comment section saying that Hazard looks fit or something like that, which is an Asensio fully fit. But what is fully fit though? Like, because Eden Hazard hasn't looked fully fit like all season. Like, man looks like he's been carrying extra weight, bro. Like, so I don't know. Like, he might be injury free, but he hasn't looked like he's been fit all season.
He's played one good game. Like, the games that I've watched him play, it happened to be the game that I was vlogging at. I also went to Real Madrid versus PSG for Champions League game, and that was, their fans said to me that was the best game he had played all season. But that same game, he got injured and he ain't played since. So, bro, you're right. When you're saying he ain't played the whole season, because think of it, he would have dropped the weight. But now, what is he gonna do? He's gonna have to get match fitness again. Like, his fit. Do you know what I mean? It's all a little bit different, isn't it? Like,
so the man is saying that he looks. They're saying he looks skinny again, bro. He looks great, but got injured versus PSG. So he's lost the weight, but he hasn't been playing the game. That's what I mean. I haven't actually seen his physique since he got injured, but boy, before he weren't looking great, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to see. That'll be very interesting to see. A lot of men saying that Real Madrid's going to win the league. It'll be interesting if they do win the league, because at the beginning of the league, like, obviously Zidane's back there, and if he comes back and wins the league with them straight away, bro, then I think I need to just put some respect on Zidane's name, innit? Because before, imagine if you win 3 back-to-back Champions League, and man are still questioning your credentials, is mad, innit, to me.
Let me ask you, because I love getting a Rants' opinion, people. Like, I know obviously that's why you guys are subscribing to his Patreon. That's why you guys are doing everything. But I like to know what's going on in Rants' head. What is your thoughts of that when you look at him as a manager? What do you think?
I think he's a brilliant manager. The reason why Zidane is a brilliant manager for me, because he's tactical and he's pragmatic as well. People forget that Zidane played in Italy as well, bro. So when he needs to do the stink it out and do the Italian thing when it's mad tactical, he can do that. Do you know what I mean? Zidane's got just flair, bro. Zidane likes to play good football, but he's more than happy to do a job on the team if he wants to. I think he's like an Ancelotti. You know what I mean? He's in between. He's not an attacking manager, but he's not a defensive manager. Do you know what I mean? He plays the way he needs to play to get the job done. And I think ultimately, managers like that do well in cup competitions, especially, bro, because they're willing to just do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I think Zidane is brilliant, bro. And also, Real Madrid, if you look at the Galacticos, they only won one Champions League. Only one.
I remember. And that was the Zidane goal.
Exactly.
The Zidane winning goal. And prior to that, they had won it like 2 years before, which was all the way back in 2000 when Steve McManaman had scored the winner. So I know what you mean. It's not a lot considering what they had done. Big R9, who is arguably one of our favorite players of all time, he ain't won the champs, you know?
Well, there you go. And that tells you, yeah, that Zidane's special, bro. Because not only is Zidane a good manager, but because of the stature of Zidane, the stature of him, he's managed to manage all of these egos. Bro.
Ronaldo.
Do you know what I mean? All the egos in the team, these men respect him so highly, he's managed to get these men grafted. And it's hard to get these men grafted, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at the Galacticos, they needed a Galactico to manage them, and they never had that. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a solid point right there still.
Now, them man are saying that when players are injured, Zidane puts his boots on and gets in there and he's twisting man up, bro. Like, how can you not fucking run your heart out for man?
Is that what he says? Yeah,
yeah, bro.
Is that what they said?
Bro, Ramos, them man said if someone's injured, Zidane puts on his boots and jumps in the circle and can't get the ball off, man. Even now. How can you not respect that, bro? How can you not respect that?
Listen, I've heard what you've had to say and I agree. Do I think Zidane is the most tactical or the most? He's not no Fergie. He's not no whatever. But I think what he does best, yeah, is like what you said. I mean, for me anyway, partly what you said is his man management, Rants. We have to respect the fact that he is such a good man manager that's what makes him good. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, whether we agree with if he's as talented as a Mourinho in his prime or a Pep, you know, or whatever, okay, cool. I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. However, I can't take away the fact that he is such a brilliant manager. And if that's what is getting him to win the cups, why should we discredit that? Because it's a skill, right?
Of course,
it's a skill.
I think it's the balance of the man management and the respect from these players that you can't buy that respect. No matter how good you are physically, you have to earn that respect of the players. And unless you're someone of that stature, they'll run you out the club. You've seen it many times at Real Madrid. Two or three managers in one season run man out. You know,
can you imagine? They come through, yeah, and Benitez and that trying to befriend Ronaldo, bro, they're not having it.
Dash man out. Bro, remember when Mourinho was there? Mourinho benched Casillas and they just ran him out the club.
Yeah. And that was Jose, you know.
Yeah. Bro. Man benched the captain and they ran Jose out the club. Like, and if they'll run Jose out the club, understand the level of respect that you have to have for you for them to actually put behind you. How can you run Mourinho out the club, bro?
But you know what's nuts here is when you say it like that, it just makes you think. Because put it this way as well, I've never heard, and I'm not saying this hasn't happened because obviously arguments happen all the time, but I've never heard Ronaldo come out, you know, when he was playing, say something mad about Zidane or this player, you know what I mean? All that stuff that, you know, agents, bro, I don't hear a peep, bro.
Yeah, there you go. And look, Fabio Capello got sacked after winning the league. I'll never forget that. He won the league and they sacked him anyway. You see what I mean? Because the players just weren't feeling, man. They were like, cool, safe, but now move along, bro. And that's what they do at Real Madrid. So for man to win 3 Champions Leagues in a row, leave of his own accord, beg him to come back, and then win the league again, bro, man can't tell Zidane anything.
Yeah, if he wins the league, because I think that has eluded him. Has he won the league as Real Madrid manager, bro? These are stats that I should know.
He's winning the Champions League, but I think Barcelona keep winning the league still.
I need to, for you guys in the comments, before you're like, oh, this guy don't
know. No, they'll know. They'll know. If you ask them, one of them will know. Has Zidane won the Liga? Yeah, as the gaffer. I know he won I think he hasn't. I think that he won the Champions League 3 times, but he didn't win the league.
Wow. I know he's won like cups and that, obviously,
Yeah.
but okay. Flipping it,
Yeah,
but
he
yeah,
won one double. He won one double.
like what,
Yeah,
League of Champs, yeah?
Yeah, he won one double. Now Real Madrid won the league twice in 10 years. See? No, he hasn't won it. I told you, bro. Like, that's what I mean. He ain't won it, bro. Now man are saying he won 16, 17 in the Liga. So he's won one then. He's won one in the 3 years he was there.
That's big because let me tell you something, yeah. Even the game where they beat Barca at Bernabeu, available on my IG page, people. If you see that game, yeah, bro, they outclassed Barca. Like,
oh, you proper done a proper job on that.
Proper. I was thinking, raw. Like, that's when I looked back at Zidane and I thought, you still got this. You know what I mean? Like, because don't forget, when he came, they were struggling in that, innit? But and he was struggling a little bit in the beginning. But now they're like, I think there's a 3-point gap or something like that. I'm not sure. Like, it's tight. Put it this way. It's not.
They should do it.
Yeah, let me check my thingy, the league table.
I think it would be brilliant for him, and it would be brilliant for
2-point difference.
2. Flip, that's tense, bro.
2 points.
That's what I mean. So I'll be keeping a close eye on that because that'd be interesting, bro. It'll be interesting to see which players have looked after themselves the best. Like out of all the teams, I follow more Real Madrid players on social media than So I've seen Marcelo. Marcelo has been in shape. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be interesting to see what these men, how they've looked after themselves. Because in the Premier League, some of these men have come back looking in terrible shape.
Really?
Bro, overweight, bro. The picture I saw of Harry Kane here rattled me, bro. Harry Kane is about 2 stone overweight, bro.
I ain't seen it.
It's terrible, bro. Like Harry Kane, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne's fat, bro. Like I couldn't.
No way.
Now I understand why Kevin De Bruyne wanted the season scrapped, bro. He probably knew that he weren't trying to come back, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna keep an eye on that, man.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. Man said Kevin De Burger, blood. Like, man is saying in the comments, he looks massive, bro.
No, Kevin De Burger. You know what's funny here is that I'm saying this here, and I know whether you guys care or not, I'm gonna say it. The reason why I didn't know is because I've only looked at the Man United players and the Arsenal players, and everyone seems pretty normal to me.
United been grafting hard, bro. McTominay was all shredded. Lingard looks good. Everyone's been training in it.
Rashford,
all of them, they look good in it. And I think that's going to be interesting. I think that Arsenal could beat City on the first day back, just because I think they'll be fitter than
them. I think, and even though I was throwing bans on social media saying, I thought we had Norwich, but the truth is, if you're going to beat City, it's going to be now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Where no one's fit, people are still trying to find their groove. You know, mistakes are more. Do you know what I mean? Likely. So I think definitely for sure. I agree with you 100%.
And like the Premier League coming back, it's a knockout tournament now. Isn't it? Like the season starts now, bro. Don't get it twisted. This ain't a continuation of the season. This is a knockout tournament now, bro.
You reckon?
The season's about to start again, bro. Because think about it. You've got Leicester, Chelsea, United playing for 2 spots, and you could throw Tottenham in there as well if you want. Do you know what I mean? Like 4 teams playing for 2 spots, bro. It's knockouts, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. Man, are looking at Leicester. They could get drawn in. Leicester still have to play. I think they still have to play Tottenham, Arsenal, and United, bro. So they could get drawn right back out that top 4, you know.
Wow.
So it's all peak, fam. So it depends on how the players have looked after themselves, bro. If the Leicester players haven't looked after themselves and they come back a bit out of shape and that, bro, they could get caught tackling. Like it's very much it's gonna show you who's been the most professional teams coming back.
But Leicester's lucky though, because Leicester weren't playing too great before this whole thing happened. Jamie Vardy only scored like once in the new year and stuff like since. So do you know what I mean? Like, you're right. It would all depend on, how people are looking, blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's exciting, man. What's your thoughts on the whole Liverpool situation? Obviously they're 82 points ahead. City second with 57. What's your thoughts when you look at that? Is it even a concern?
Liverpool have won the league, innit? But my thing is, like if they're gonna win the league, I'm happy, that they're gonna win it in these circumstances because no one really cares, innit? You know them ones there, like.
Got
So
the party.
yeah, bro, it spoiled it. You know what I mean? They're not even gonna get to have a parade. Who cares, innit? Like it's brilliant. It's the best circumstances they can win it in. You know what I mean? Because imagine the street parties, all of this nonsense. We're not gonna have to see those things. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like they're gonna win it. No one's gonna care, and then we'll go back to next season, and then they won't win it again. So it's fine. Like it's just one of them things. If they're gonna win it, this is the way I want them to win it. In it, you know, out of whimper, bro. Like no one just cares. So they've been the best team.
United fans, you know.
That's it. They've been the best team this season, bro. They have. They've been the best team this season. They were on a terrible run of form just before Corona hit. I think 5 on the bounce they lost in all competitions. Like they were struggling, bro. Like they were struggling, and they only needed to win 2. Yes, they only needed to win 2 games, bro. And they just kept losing, bro. And that's just what it was. They were having a stinker. So the break came at the right time for them.
Yeah, Leicester got lucky. Leicester got
life as well. And United were on a 12 run up, 12 game unbeaten run as well before the thing. So actually, United were on form, and Liverpool were off form. So
looking at the table here, listen, we have to. I'll be real with you. We have to win. We have to beat City if we're thinking of top 4. I know you're laughing at me for thinking top 4, but I have to think like that.
Top 4 is not happening.
Bro, we got 40 points, yeah? Bro, obviously we've got a game in hand,
yeah, and then hope City get that ban, and then you might get the
bruv. Flipping heck, man. I don't even know. There's a side of me that's thinking, what's the point for us, man?
I think
you will definitely get you're already in. Say that again?
I think City won't get banned in the Champions League. I reckon they'll pay their way out still.
I think they're only gonna get 1 year.
You reckon?
Yeah, they'll. It's 2 now, isn't it? Is it 2 years that they're trying to ban them for? It's 2, isn't it? They'll probably skip it for 1 year, man. I know they will.
Yeah. And yo, to answer the question on the screen, yeah, like, yeah, it is gonna be on my Patreon, bro. It is. Answer the super chat and put my charger in.
Total Football. What's that title? Is that the stuff with the footballers, bro?
Yeah, that's another show that I do in it. Like I just talk about football in it instead of just United. Like, loads of people love it, but on my channel, it's one of them ones where, like, to get it together, I enjoy doing it, but it's one of them things where it's a mixed bag, in it. Like, because I've got loads of people that follow me that support United and they love the show and that. You know
that's brilliant. That's flipping brilliant.
It's a show that I enjoy doing, so I'm gonna do it on my Patreon page, bro. Do you know what I mean? So people. Yeah, I get more engagement. I'll get more engagement on there. You know what I mean? Some people just watch the channel just for United, and that's fine, but I just like to football, not just United. So.
And I can confirm that's true. True. I've known Rants for like 4 years, and he watches football. That's the truth. I'm looking real quick at these teams that are like at the bottom. Obviously, you got Norwich; they're already gone. Then you got Aston Villa hanging on, like Bournemouth, Watford, West Ham. I think Brighton might be actually. You can't even call Brighton safe because they got 29 points. They're only 2 points above Bournemouth, so yeah, you can't call them safe.
No, that's what I'm saying. This could go anyway, and that's why I said it's a tournament now, bro. Because like teams are going into this, bro. It's a 9-game tournament, bro. It's knockouts, blood. Like you just got to win as much as you can, and you're looking at everyone else, bro. Because you could go into the first game of the season, yeah, of the new season, this one coming, starting up, win 2-3 in a bounce, and all of a sudden you're safe, bro, just by winning 3 games, just because you were fitter than everyone else.
It's true.
Because there's no home advantage no more. All of them things don't matter no more, bro.
Oh, yeah.
There's no crowds. So it's literally like a tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you look at the lower teams, yeah, when you look at the lower teams, the majority of their points are won at home. So if you need 40 to stay up, yeah, these men might get 31 points at home. Do you know what I'm saying? In a season. So
it's very rare that they're gonna go somewhere else, smash it, and then might get one lucky thing. But
there you go. But now, if you ain't got no home away crowd and that, you could go away, and all of a sudden there's no home advantage, and just do a team. So it could go any way. It could go.
Who do you reckon? Oh yeah, will Rants Red Talk be on YouTube?
It will be. You know what I mean? But I normally do 2 a week. One of them will be on YouTube for sure, and one of them won't be. You know what I mean? But like my other channel, where 100% of my 100% of my shit that you'll be able to see on there, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm moving it over, so it's gonna be my main channel eventually, bro. Like that's what it's about, bro. You know what I mean? Like, uncensored, bro. Do you know what I mean? YouTube be trying to demonetize people's content for saying certain things and all that, bro. I'm trying to get my independence here, bro. I don't want man censoring me, cuz.
This guy, man, said I'm trying to get my independence. Hey, I was gonna say, yeah, whether you guys have noticed or not, I gotta give a massive shout out to Rants because your setup is clean, my brother. Flipping it, bro. It's clean. Clean. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys watching know this, innit? Don't get confused when I'm getting at Rants and his Man United team if I see them doing a madness, innit? Yeah, but when it comes to the setup and everything he's doing, bro, I'll be honest with you. I thought that was like a, you know, I don't want to say too much because obviously people see it as they see it, but when you started switching the stuff, I was thinking, how the heck did he do that? Like I thought that was like a painting, a mural that you had on the wall, man.
It looks mad, bro. It looks mad, bro. But a lot of hard work's gone into it. And that's why man's got my Patreon channel. Because people don't understand, yeah? Obviously, we're deep in the industry, bro. Like, we met each other early on, bro. You know what I mean? It was early for both of us. You know them ones when we met.
2016, bro. When we was at the Euros, just before the Euros.
That's it. Exactly.
4 years.
2016, bro. That's when we met each other, like, deep in the game, bro. Like, when I look back at the old pictures of all of us, like, at flipping, we used to record the podcast and that, bro, like way back, bro, when we were all just on the ground, bro, running. You know what I mean? Before we had anything, blood. You know what I'm saying? I remember really out here, and if people understand, what goes into making the content that a lot of people just take for granted because they just open YouTube and it's just there all the time, but they don't see the graph that goes on behind it, which is why I make a concerted effort on my Instagram, to show people grind, fam. You know them ones, the grind, fam. When man's going up to Old Trafford at the beginning, before the United stand was doing well, I joined the United stand on 180,000 subs. We're 70,000 pretty much now, bro. Like, man have built this thing up, to the point where we never had money like that, bro. Me and Flex were driving up and down to Old Trafford in the same day, bro. I was getting home at 3:30, 4 a.m. after games, bro.
Bro, I know.
And now we can stay in hotels overnight if we need to, bro. But before, we never had that, bro. We built this from nothing. So when I tell man, like everything man's had has just come from grinding. Like, people don't understand, bro. Like, I'm still owed sleep, from the amount of work that man's put in going up and down.
Bro, sometimes that we were talking about before we went online. I was just like, bro, man, we needed a holiday. We needed a break. Like, unless you're involved, you won't even know, you know. Preet says, which games are we looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the Tottenham game. First game back, I want to punch Tottenham in the throat, bro. Like, I really want him. Jose, blood. It's personal with him, bro. Like, he made he made me hate my club. Like, no manager's been able to do that. Like, he actually made me give my season ticket to someone else, bro, until he left.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I did. I didn't go to no games. I said I'm not going to no more games till he sacked. These men remember.
But you said that you did the same thing with Van Gaal as well, I think. You did
no, the Van Gaal one I didn't. I was annoyed, but the Van Gaal one I still kept going.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But I still kept going, but I was getting annoyed, But the Jose one, I was like, I can't go back. I can't go back, bro.
Is it?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I think it was that bad.
Yeah, bro.
I'll be honest with you, though. I think it was time for him to leave your club because of the circumstance, but I do think that he wasn't as bad as it wasn't his fault, all his fault, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't think
it wasn't. But you know the thing is with Jose that pissed me off though is his attitude, bruv. Because it's like, even if you're in a crap situation, you could always make better of it by just your outlook on life, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But he was just draining, bruv. Like, it's
very
like
negative. Very when you lose, nothing to do with him. It's one player. It's that person's fault. It's da 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 da. But that's why though, when you see him at Spurs, he's doing like fake facial expressions and that. Have you seen that? Like where I feel like he's not really being himself yet. Like that's why when he snapped out after a few weeks and he did a madness, I was just like, when he started looking at the person's tactics, that's who he really wants to be. But obviously because of his look, they're out here, making him give ball boys high fives and inviting them to the lunch, and it's all like, what's really going on here, But we'll see. We'll see.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's one of them ones here where, like Mourinho's just his whole output here, like, bro, it's just negative, bro. And I feel like you can't have negative people like that around you because it spreads, innit? Like when the manager's negative like that, how can it not spread to the player? It's impossible. You see what I'm saying? So it's just Mourinho, it wasn't that for me. So seeing his face, like we beat them, like, it's priceless for me, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's personal. Like it's more than just the 3 points.
You will though. You will beat them.
Yeah, I think we will. You know what I mean? It's more than just the 3 points for me. And
I think he's a brilliant man. Like for me, I feel like we grew up on Jose Mourinho being the best in it. And I think, see, Tottenham, I don't think it's the club for him still.
Yeah, but it never was. But you know what it was with Tottenham, yeah? In theory, it was meant to work, innit? When you look at Tottenham, aging squad, very experienced, quality there. They were kind of primed for Mourinho to come in, buy a couple players, and then just kind of get them over the line. The FA Cup was meant to be their thing, innit? But they got injuries, innit? And you can't legislate for that. And then they ended up dying, innit? So it's unfortunate, bruv, but he's not going to win nothing there. You know what I mean? And then after that, where does he go, bruv? For me, his career's over after that.
Yeah, he's going to have to go back to Italy or PSG, or I don't even know if I don't know. It's mad, It's mad.
I don't think he's a top manager anymore. I think he's a top manager, but I don't think he's a top manager anymore. Like, we saw it at Manchester United, like the way he deteriorated. And then we seen at Tottenham, they didn't even get a new manager bounce at Tottenham, bro. Like, man, they're doing worse than flipping Pochettino, bro.
Do you know who I think is a key link to Jose not being as strong as he was before? So, is it Ferreira?
Yeah, Rui Faria, yeah.
Bro.
As soon as he left, Jose died, bro. And he's doing well in his new job as well. So
where is he?
I think he's he's gone like the Middle East or something. Apparently he's like top of the league or something. No, or something mad. Like, yeah, he's doing well, bro.
You see him, it makes me think that he was the glue between the manager and the player.
But he though, because even the players at United used to say that he was the one who spoke to the players. It wasn't Jose. Jose's not a man manager. You know what I'm saying?
But I used to think he was, though. When you look at Inter Milan and you look at how people used to cry for him and that, do you know what I mean? Like when you hear the John Terry stories and he's talking about what it was like with him, you think, what's happened? I don't know, Rants.
Yeah, he's in Qatar. Now, John Terry, the thing is with Mourinho, yeah, if he loves you, then he loves you. If he doesn't like you, bro, man was saying that man just didn't even talk to certain players. He just put them in the reserves and they didn't even know why they were there, bro. Like,
you're joking.
Yeah, for real was the man that had his arm around the shoulders of Will Youths and chatting to them, and also like he was like the main defensive coach, bro. Like he was Joe's right-hand man, innit? Like, and he's in Qatar at the moment. So it's just one of the ones where he's gone, he's making his money. He probably got to the point where he probably said, you know what, I'm doing all of this for Mourinho. I'm not getting my flowers, yeah. Like, I want to go somewhere, make more money, and show people that, yo, like, I can do something, innit? Like, for 17 years, I like it, bro. 17 years, bro. That's a long time.
17 years.
Yeah, from Porto.
Yeah, but he deserves. That's a massive blow to someone like Jose. Like that is a massive blow. Massive blow. But he had to do it. He had to do it, man. He had to do it.
17 years is a lot, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that showed that a lot of the time people in football as well, they don't realize certain jobs of certain managers and coaches, bro. The number two sometimes can be just as crucial as the man that takes the accolades, innit? And you've seen that. Do you know what I mean? It's the same at Liverpool. I don't know the name of Klopp's number two, but my friend's a very big football fan and he watches like Liverpool TV, and he said that Klopp's number 2 is amazing on the training ground, and he's so like hands-on tactically with a lot that goes on at Liverpool, and a lot of people don't know his name. I don't even know his name. Do you see what I mean? So a lot of the time, it's one of them.
His name is Zelko Buvac.
There's someone, Pep Linders, this guy said. Who's Pep Linders? Is that him? Yeah, Pep. Oh, the Linders guy. See, that's what I've never heard of this Pep Linders, bro, but my guy said that he's wavy, blood.
Oh, he is the one I'm talking about is the former assistant manager of Premier League club Liverpool, a role he took in 2015, but he left the position in 2018. So it must be your guy still.
Yeah, it's the Pep Linders. He's Dutch, bro. He's Dutch, bro. Assistant manager. Bro. This bro, yeah, that's the guy. There he is. That's spelled correctly. This brother. This guy.
Okay.
This bro is supposed to be like the ball, bro. Like,
is it?
Saying like proper. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's I'd never even heard of the bro. My brethren told me about it a minute. Like, that's what I mean, bro. A lot of the time in football, the number 2s, the guys that are really out here grinding don't get the recognition, and that's why, like, McLaren, that's why he left Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, that's why he left Middlesbrough everywhere.
But then it didn't kind of work out for him. So sometimes number 2
doesn't always.
Number 2 is where you're meant to be. Sometimes being a very, very good number 2 don't mean that you can be a number 1. You know them, one.
You know, it's true. And because even for Chelsea, I used to love the guy. I forgot his name. It was proper. He died. Bold brother. If anyone knows in the comments, please let me know. Apologies for Chelsea fans. I don't mean to disrespect him by not knowing his name, but he was sick, bro. Like, I can't remember who he managed when they won. I don't know if he can't have been Jose's assistant. I think he was either Conte. He was someone's assistant, and he was sick, man. Like, he was proper good. I need to find you the name offline. And yeah, but it's exactly what you're saying. Donny, just Ray Wilkins. Ray Wilkins.
Yeah, of course. Ray Wilkins was bruv, because again, proper like man manager. You know them ones.
Yeah.
Proper man manager, bro. Like the man that you go to training and you look forward to seeing, man. You know them ones, and you need that at your club sometimes. And that's what it is. Them things are underrated, and the relationship that Faria had with the United players, bro, like the Rashford stuff like that. You see what I mean? Like them things are missed, bro, because Jose wasn't great with the young lad. He wasn't. Do you know what I mean? The likes of the Matiches and stuff like that, he could do the tough love thing with younger players. You can't really do that with them. Do you know what I mean? So,
do you think, bro? Yeah, that's a thing that we've stuck into our mind now as well. Oh, we can't do that with the young players. Do you think that, or what's your thoughts on that? Because you strike me as someone.
I think that you can't do it with them, bro. And I think that the reason why you can't do it with them, is because it's a generational thing, innit? Like, them old English managers, they grew up in a time where you could speak to man how you wanted, you could tackle a certain way, and it was all about being hard and that, bro. Like, now, we're just like, bro, respect is more important than that, bro. If you disrespect me, I don't care who you are, whatever, bro. Like, you're not my dad. Man will get you moved on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you see the thing with Gabby Agbonlahor when he was talking about Di Matteo, bro? Like, what Di Matteo said to him at Aston Villa, and I tried to make him train with the reserves. And Agbonlahor was like, listen, bro, I'm going to be here longer than you anyway. You know, like that. To the gaffer, straight. And then he got sacked like 10 days later.
That is funny.
Bro, we understand you can't talk to man, like that no more, bro. I don't care. Like, you can't, innit? And I don't think you should either, because it's like, they're still men, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if the guy's 24 years old, he's still a man, bro. Like, this guy's probably got a family. This guy looks after his parents. He's got responsibilities, bro. Like, he's not a little baby. Like, speak to man as an adult, innit? With respect. You can't start talking to man like they're dickheads, bro. Then want them to go out there and perform for you. Don't even make sense.
Like when Clough punched Keane in the stomach and a hard time, but you heard that story, innit?
Yeah, and then Roy Keane was like, right, like the next day I just came in and got on with it. But come on now. You know what I mean? You would have punched him back if you could, bro. Do you know what I mean? But you knew you was gonna get sacked if you didn't, or else Keane would have fought him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then Roy Keane's the same guy now that will turn around and speak to certain man a certain way, and then like, bruv, like man get fisted up, bruv. Like today, come on, you can't do that, man. Do you know what I mean? I just think that it's disrespectful, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I think
society's changed as well. There's stuff that people used to do that was legal, yeah, and it's not legal no more, bruv. Man can't be looking back at the good old days when men would be men, and when Graham Souness was putting man in hospital and ending their careers and stuff like that, bruv. Like that, like we shouldn't be looking back fondly on a time like that, bro. It wasn't right.
All right, this leads me to say, yeah, because I've got a couple of minutes, yeah. This leads me to ask you, did you see, yeah, the Graham Souness asking Teddy Sheringham who needs to go at Man United? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Bro, did you see the glee on his face? Like when he said pop, like it's like he knew, because we're in the industry, so we know that sometimes obviously things, you know, topics are coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you know, if it's a certain type of show, someone will be like, look, we're just gonna be talking about this, talking about that, bro. He jumped in there to ask that question as if, do you know what I mean? As if that was it. I just thought to myself, bro, when he said Pogba, man's all there. I was just like, nah.
They talked about that off here before. They must have.
Do you know what I mean? He's played 8 times. I'm not here to start defending saying that he's had the greatest Man United career ever, but bro, he literally picked the player who hasn't played all season to say he's. Do you know what I mean? Come on, man.
But this is why, yeah, man need more diversity, yeah, in the mainstream media, bro, because they always put the same kind of man, yeah, in these situations, bro. Why don't they ever talk about Pogba around man that would defend him, bro? Like it's a stitch up, bro. And Teddy Sheringham, yeah, like I've been with Andy Cole, yeah, off camera and seen, yeah, what man thinks of Teddy Sheringham, blood. So I'm not really surprised, bro. Them two nearly come to blows bare times. Sheringham couldn't even chat to Andy Cole when they were at United.
Yeah, I heard that. I saw that flex thing where it said if he wanted to enter the table, you have to ask it via Yorkie and that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's how Andy Cole was moving with him. And Andy Cole basically said to man without saying, he was like, bro, you see man like Sheringham? Yeah. That man don't check for a minute because he stays a certain way in it. So from Coley saying that to me, I believe that. Because Coley's sharing changing rooms with Teddy Sheringham and he's saying, you know what, you see this brother? He's no good in it. So it's one of them ones where if Coley's saying that, yeah, then bruv, that's how it is, in it. So you know where man stays. Do you know what I'm saying? So man ain't even really, I don't business with Teddy Sheringham, bro, because he doesn't even watch Man United like that, bro. He's been a Spurs boy. Even when he came to United and that, the reason why the fans never really took to him is because that the United thing was just like, yeah, I'm going to Man United. They're the best team in the country. I'm going to win some medals, bro. But he never really endeared himself to the fans, and he's never really had, like, since he's left. Do you know what I mean? So why do you want to talk about Pogba now, bro? Do you see what I mean? It's just, it's embarrassing, bro, when they're man there. And that's why they need people with more diverse opinions, yeah, on these Sky boards and stuff like that. These men can't always be just the same propaganda all the time. It's boring, bro. But you know what?
I just think people are lucky. I think people are lucky that Pogba is a calmer individual. Because if I was him and I woke up that day and I saw that rant, yeah, I would have been on one, bro, still.
Bro, but this is it, bro, and that is why, like, you know what? This is why new media fan channels, yeah, will extinct the mainstream media eventually, bro, because it's one of them ones where, bro, like, man, there's multiple different angles. Like, even within the United stand, bro, I don't agree with the majority of the things that Mark says. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But the fact that me, Mark, Flex, Ricky, Saeed, we can all be on the same channel, have different points of view, yeah, and all of it gets the same amount of airtime, bro, because that's what it's about. It's meant to be for fans to express their opinion. It's not for us to push one agenda about the club. Do you see what I'm saying? Whereas when I look at Sky and that, like, everyone's got the same opinion on the same players, bro. I never really see an argument in the studio. When's the last time you seen Super Sunday and man are having disagreements about players? It never happened. Think about it. When's the last time I've seen a full-blown argument where one man's defending one man, next man's defending one man?
It's not done like that in the UK. It's like, you know, when we watch American sports, you know, we talk a lot about American sports.
Yeah, that's
when we see American sports, we see if you're watching ESPN,
Yeah.
you see, do you know what I mean? Like you see what it's like there is they'll have like a rapper on there, like a full-blown rapper, and they'll respect his opinion as well, just as if he's played the sport. You see what I'm saying?
And so
It's mad. It's mad.
Bro. Like I've seen Snoop Dogg go on First Take with Shannon and Skip, yeah, and Snoop Dogg's talking about the Lakers, bro. And them man are respecting everything that Snoop says. They're not like, oh, Snoop never played basketball, so his opinion's not valid. They're sitting there with Snoop Dogg, and they're like, bro, you're right. And Snoop Dogg's coming out with stats on that, and them man are like, rah, like he's a real basketball fan. They're not questioning his credential and saying he's not real media because he didn't play basketball or whatever. Like Shannon Sharp is a Hall of Fame NFL player. He didn't play basketball either, but man talks about basketball. Do you see what I mean? But in this country, it's like if you're an ex-footballer, you just get the job by default, even if you're not the best man for it. And then everyone's got to respect your opinion. That's wild, bro. That don't make no sense to me, bro. You know what I mean? So I just think that they could learn a lot. They could learn a lot from American sports. They could learn a lot from American TV. You know what I mean? And it's very character driven. That's what I like about it. They have loads of different personalities. You're allowed to have personalities there. Do you know what I mean? Shannon.
I love
I think that any black guy in England could go on Sky Sports with their Hennessy and a cigar, bruv. And you know what I mean? And a football jersey on and just be really just talking street and that a man just respecting him, bro. And Shannon just out there with the street vernacular, the LeBron James jersey and the cigar and the Hennessy. A man are just like, yeah, man's just doing him, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like that kind of freedom, if that was allowed in the mainstream media here, they wouldn't be dying as much. That's why in America, they don't have the same issue with fan channels, yeah, absolutely crushing the mainstream. Because in the mainstream, they have diversity, bro. Now, Undisputed,
you're right.
I'm talking about Undisputed, bro. I know First Take is Max and Stephen A. I'm talking about Undisputed now. But before I get to the First Take, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of the ones, like Undisputed is amazing. I watch Undisputed like all the time, innit? I like Max Kellerman, I like Stephen A, also like Nick Wright as well. Very good, bro. Do you know what I mean? Very good, and they're all different. Do you know what I mean? All different, but different opinions. And they argue, bro. And it's welcomed. Like they actually challenge each other's opinions.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's even boring when they don't argue.
Yeah. But this is it. They argue, they come with stats to back up their points, and they really go at it. Do you know what I mean? And it opens up the general debate. And that's what we do on fan channels. That's what they don't do in the mainstream here. Then they wonder why they're struggling, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, how them men are out here just literally pushing one agenda, and they wonder why everyone's not here for it, bro. There's not something for everyone in the mainstream. There's something for everyone online, bro, which is why we're doing so well. Do you know what I mean? And I ain't complaining, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because these men are going to get to a point where they're going to have to hire the man that are doing well here, yeah, or else they're just going to perish, bro. Because there's only so much money you can pump into it without making that money back.
True. That's very true. Bro, I've got to do the family thing still.
That's calm. Yeah, bro. Man got to shake it and move it, bro. Man like Joel's got to go and do what he needs to do, bro. You know what I mean? Daddy's duties and that. You know what I mean? That'll be me soon, blood. You get me? That's why. You get me? Man's got to get, not right now, but I'm planning about in the next couple of years. Man needs to do that, bro. Like man got, bro. You get me? I'm getting to the age now where man want to have a youth soon, bro. You get me? I'm giving myself 18 months to enjoy life, blood, and then you get me? Man's trying to have a little one, bro. Like, come on now.
Put it this way, yeah. The scheduling changes forever. That's all I can say, bro. Guys, thank you very much for welcoming me on the channel and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you keep watching Rants. Obviously, I'm here as well. I'm going to be doing this a lot more with Rants with you. And yeah, man, you guys will probably see me talk to him for the first time, but we talk all the time anyway. So it's about time that we start putting our conversations to use. But I love you guys, and I'll see you lot soon, man. Bless up.
All right, Joe, in a bit, fam.
Thank you, bro. Bless.
Nice one. Yo, man, what do you think about Paul Pogba swap Real Madrid? Yeah, that's not gonna happen, guys. It's not gonna happen. Wait. Would any of you accept a full-time pundit role at Sky Sports? Absolutely not, bro. Nah. Man don't need to do that, bro. Now, the thing is, yeah, the reason why I'm doing my Patreon thing is because I want independence. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to say what I want, whatever, like, do what I want without having to worry about demonetized posts and that. So I'm putting out content, yeah, that I'm spending time to make. I'm not getting paid for it. It don't make no sense. At least with Patreon, yeah, people pay a little bit and it means that I can keep doing what I'm doing, say what I want to say, give you the content that you want. And also, I still get paid for it, bro, because YouTube been trying to take that away. I wouldn't want to work for Sky Sports. I wouldn't be able to voice my own opinions on Sky Sports. There'll be certain things that they could tell me that I can't say. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be in a position where I can't speak my mind, innit, bro? Like, a lot of you that do support me, yeah, support me because I tell it how I see it, innit? If I'm on Sky Sports, I won't be able to do that. That's why I don't want to work with Manchester United. I don't want to work with Sky Sport or any of them brands. Like, I wouldn't be a full-time pundit on there. Like, if I'm invited as a guest for a one-off, yeah, that's cool. You might see me pop in and out of these places, but I don't want to be working for them. Yeah. No, I hear you, bro. That's bigger. Love the background. Yeah, it's that K Designs in it, like on Twitter. Like I don't think he's on YouTube. I mean, I don't think he's on Instagram, but put the wallpaper out, the Pogba one, yeah. So I was like, yeah, let me dash that up because you lot know Pogba's my guy. We need the fire from the Van Gaal episode. But that's what I'm saying. You'll never get that on Sky Sports. You'd never get that. We got from South Africa. What's your top 6 predictions? I think top 6 will be Liverpool, Man City. I think United could get third, you know. I think Leicester could get Leicester or Chelsea. I think I back Leicester to fall out of the top 4, you know. I think Chelsea and United can leapfrog Leicester. I do. I think Leicester could finish 5th and then Tottenham 6th maybe. Or maybe Tottenham 5th and Leicester 6th. You never know. But I can see them falling out. Yeah, absolutely. Keane goes on and says what he wants because Roy Keane, yeah, looks a certain way, innit? Like, that's just how it is, innit? Who's SAS, bro? Is SAS meant to be Shannon Sharp? Because if it is, yeah. Oh, Stephen A. Smith. Oh, Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, he is respected. Shannon Sharp's a Hall of Famer. Stephen A.'s opinion is respected. Absolutely. Man's not gonna lie, certain times think your opinions are. But my opinions are never reckless, bro. I'm always thinking, bro. Do you know what I mean? If I say something, it's because I meant it. You know, like that. Absolutely no chance, my guy. No chance. The 3 that I'd play in the United midfield would be Matic, Pogba, and Bruno for balance. For balance, man. Bro, when United have everyone fit, there's no teams, yeah, apart from Liverpool and Man City that are stronger than them. That's a myth. What team is stronger than Manchester United at fully fit? Who? Who, bruv? De Gea, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, flipping Maguire, Bailly, or Maguire Lindelof, whatever you want to do. Matic, Bruno, Pogba, Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, or Daniel James. It doesn't matter. There's no team stronger than that outside of Liverpool and Man City. There's not. No chance. Yeah, bro. Prime D Rose is one of the best the best PGs I've seen, bruv. Like, D Rose was disgusting, bro, before that injury. The injury ruined his career, but D Rose, absolute problem, bro. Probably since like when I was growing up, like Allen Iverson was like my favorite basketball player, yeah. And since Allen Iverson, obviously we got Kyrie now, yeah, but D Rose, like Bulls D Rose, Joker. Joker. Ridiculous. I think he would have got a ring. Exactly. Roy Keane gives no tactical analysis because he ain't got no tactical analysis, bro. That's why he was a dead manager. All he does is go there and insult people. That's all he does. Yo, and I saw your super chat, yeah? I thought you were trolling, bruv. Man said something about Ruben Loftus-Cheek comparing him to Paul Pogba. So I just thought you were trolling me. I can't take that seriously, bro. No, for sure. Chelsea have a decent squad, but Chelsea are not better than Man United player for player. They're not. They're not, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've slapped Chelsea, what, 4 times this season or something like that? In all competitions? Nah, bruv. Like, Ollie's been turning Lampard over at will, mate. Bruv, I feel sorry for you. I hear you, man. I hear you, brother. You can tell whenever you get a foreign pundit come into BBC or Sky or BT, understand the football so much higher than. Bruv, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, bro. Like, you see the football education that some of these guys get compared to a lot of these old school English pundits, and it's a problem. It's a problem, man. You can tell that these guys don't fundamentally understand the game by the way they analyze it. Like, even by the way they speak about it. Like you said about Roy Keane, these guys give no, and I know Roy Keane's not English. Do you know what I mean? Before someone says that. Do you know what I mean? But, bruv, it's all the same thing in terms of football culture. Do you know what I mean? England, Ireland, Britain, whatever. The football culture is the same, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I've seen football in Ireland. It's very much physical and looks very English. Do you know what I mean? Just at a lower level. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's very little tactical analysis. It's very much all talking about physicality and work rate and effort and all of that. It's very, very old and very boring. I 100% agree with this. Until Klopp and Pep leave, no other manager ain't winning that Premier League, bruv. No other manager. No other manager. Unless United get Poch bruv, and splash some money. Trust me, man, been like Loftus-Cheek. I can't remember the last time he had a run of games, and this bear's talking about Loftus-Cheek. Hazard's better than Salah. I know he's been injured. He has been injured, but when he's even been fit, yeah, I think he's a good player. But to compare him to Paul Pogba is a flipping joke, bro. Like man need to just calm down, bro. You know what I mean? Man need to really calm down. That's funny. It's true though. It's very true. It's very, very true. It's very true. You lot, make sure you smash the like button while you're here as well. Make sure you smash that like button while you're here. All right, big up everyone that's interacted as well throughout. It's been enjoyable, bro. I thought I might just get Joel on because I was going to be on anyway. You get me? No, I don't think. If Cristiano would have stayed, yeah, won 4 more. No way they would have won 4 more, bruv. You know what I mean? I think United should have won more anyway. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we couldn't get the better Barcelona, but I think that there was at least another Champions League in it. There was another one in it for Sir Alex Ferguson at the time, bruv. Big up everyone that's been involved in this conversation. I'm gonna dip now. I've done my hour. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna try and do this for you lot most days. I think tomorrow. Let me check. Hold on a second. I think tomorrow I'll be on here, but I'll be on it. I'll probably bring someone else on with me tomorrow. I think I'm bringing Tef on tomorrow. Young Teflon, actually, yeah. He's a United fan, innit, Tef? If you lot listen to like drill and that, you'll know who Tef is anyway. But I'm gonna bring Tef on the live tomorrow to talk about United and a few other football things as well. Go over and check out my interview with Fab if you haven't seen it already. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, my thing with Rio, Ravel, Darren Bent is all gonna be on there. I'm gonna be doing total football on there, and I'm just gonna be bringing on. On guests on the live stream just to chat and stuff like that as well. Some of my friends in it. So yeah, it'll be good, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And some musicians as well. I know you lot listen to like drill and stuff like that. So I'm speaking to a few of them, man, as well to get them on the live stream. So yeah, bruv, like plenty more to come. Make sure you follow man on the socials if you haven't already. But yeah, I'll be back here with Tef tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So me and Tef are gonna, and he's like Rashford FC, blood. He loves Marcus Rashford. Do you know what I mean? Tion Wayne. You know what? I had a conversation about Tion yesterday, actually. So I might be able to make that happen and dig that as well. Like, man had a conversation. Like, I'm trying to get them to on for a chat in it, but that will be on my other channel for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully I can get H on because obviously H is a red. You get me? So, like, yeah, man's pulling strings in it to get all of these chats together. You get me? But that'll be on my other channel. So I told you, look, I've been grinding behind the scenes to get some good stuff for you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, bro. Like, I know the kind of stuff that you lot want. You lot been telling me who you want me to chat to on Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been pulling strings and I'm going to get all these guys. So I big up you guys. Big up everyone that's been supporting the thing. Make sure you smash that like button before you leave, innit? And I'm going to catch you lot tomorrow.